All right, thank you, JC. The Jackson County State's Attorney's Office is pushing to prosecute more felony sex crimes. News 3's Madeline Parker is live in the studio with what they're doing and how they hope to help victims. Madeline.
Brandon, Jackson County State's Attorney Joseph Cervantes says before he took office, he heard concerns from the community regarding how few sexual assault cases were being prosecuted versus how many were filed. Starting this summer, he hopes the gap will begin to close. Cases have been piling up over the years of victims who file their cases for sexual assault in Jackson County. In 2015, the Belleville News-Democrat reported 87% of felony sex crimes reported to police in a 9-year period never reached a courtroom. That report also found only 8% of sex crimes in Carbondale were prosecuted.
That's a alarming rate. And I wanted to find out why that was. Over
the last year in office, Jackson County State's Attorney Joseph Cervantes decided to change those numbers.
As they are difficult cases to investigate and they're difficult cases to prosecute. And so what we wanted to do is spend the last year figuring out why that is and how we can change that.
Cervantes is working on prosecuting more cases, indicting charges on 3 more individuals over the past week. But he doesn't want to stop there.
Going forward, change the way we do business to make sure that we're paying attention to victims in the community and that we're doing everything we can in our office to pay attention to felony sex crimes and to prosecute them effectively.
Starting this summer, Jackson County Special Victims Unit will begin focusing on cases like sexual assaults and battery in an attempt to balance the number of cases filed versus cases prosecuted.
To specifically address that number. And to see if we can pay more attention to victims, more attention to these investigations, and more attention to the prosecution of them.
And even though Cervantes says these cases are difficult to prosecute, it's important for victims that they try.
We want to make every effort that we can to do what we can to not just prosecute, but to prevent it from happening again. And I think the prosecution of one case can deter several other cases from ever happening.
The Illinois State Police also reports their pending number of sexual assault forensic kits older than 180 days has reached 0 in the state. That backlog is down from 1,815 in March 2019. Reporting live in studio, Madeline Parker, News 3.